A major escalation erupts between Israel and Gaza on average every 2 years. In May 2021's fighting, Gaza operatives fired more than 4,000 rockets into Israel urban areas. Israel's military carried out 1,500 land, air, and sea strikes on the Gaza Strip. More than 250 Palestinians were killed and tens of thousands were displaced. 13 Israelis were killed and 200 were injured. Egypt and Qatar brokered a ceasefire between the sides, and there has been relative calm since. But key regional figures, including the UN's Mideast envoy, predict another imminent, deadly violent escalation unless decisive action is taken to address key drivers behind the Israeli-Palestinian conflict.
In September, Israel's foreign minister announced his Economy for Security plan that calls for rehabilitating the Gaza Strip and boosting the economy in exchange for calm. He claims the only alternatives are Israel's full reoccupation of the Gaza Strip or the ongoing status quo, i.e. round after round of violence.
According to Israel security reports, Hamas operatives are gearing up for a next round with Israel not only from inside Gaza, but also from South Lebanon, where Hamas affiliates are reportedly amassing weapons and fighters. That multi-front scenario could also involve Iranian aggression from the east and unrest among Arab citizens living inside Israel.
The current situation is the bad option, strategically speaking, for Israel, and it is time for Israel to reconsider its strategy vis-à-vis Hamas and vis-à-vis the Gaza Strip.
A reconsidered hardline strategy calls for Israel to carry out a preemptive operation in the Gaza Strip.
We have to think very seriously about destroying the military and the terror infrastructures and capacities of Hamas in the Gaza Strip. And yes, we are going to find ourselves in a very problematic and challenging situation the day after.
Problematic in terms of casualties, destruction, international condemnation, and the very real possibility that even preemptive moves will not halt the ongoing cycle of violence. Stephanie Freid, CGTN, the Gaza-Israel border.